Oh my God. Bro, bro. Oh my God. That was it. Who the fuck is Shinbai? This man does not watch nothing about Naruto. That's crazy. Gotta pull out a new character every day to beat Goku. Dead. Man, listen. Y'all niggas don't even know the half of it. Y'all niggas do not know the half of it, bro. Listen. So I'm gonna break it down who Shiba is for those who don't know who he is, right? Shiba is basically the god Otsutsuki from the Boruto verse, right? That's who he is. Apparently, I asked the question and said, "Does Shiba beat Goku?" Right? Some people was like, "Of course, he slams Goku easily because he's a god and he could do whatever and wherever he wants in the verse, in his verse and whatnot." I'm like, "All right, that's cool." Some say he's omnipotent. He's not omnipotent. He has to constantly feed off worlds to like, and he's like a parasite basically. He's like a really strong parasite. That's what Shiba is. So I'm not gonna sit there and downplay him. He has broken abilities, right? Amato took some of his DNA. I don't know how he found his DNA, but he took some of his DNA and put into like the new androids in the Borutoverse, right? So that's why what's his name? Uh what's his name? Brian or whatever his name is, he don't have to think to kill you. Like if you think about killing him, his powers automatically activate, and they activate when he's sleeping. Uh, right. So that basically sums up at 100 police. I definitely believe that every time a new villain pops up, they automatically compare him to Goku. Like you don't have no feats at all, but somehow you are like you're a god, so therefore you could box with Goku. Not every god could box with Goku. Not every god is as strong as Beerus, right? Not every god that you see could beat even Beerus, bro, because Goku can't even beat Beerus, right? For right now. And listen, there's no such thing as a Beerus or a technique that's similar to Hakai in the Boruto and Naruto verse, right? There's no such thing as that. How can you sit there and fix your mouth and say that these characters can't beat those characters when there's nothing similar or as strong as that technique inside that verse? Doesn't make sense. Shit's ridiculous. Shit is ridiculous. Krillin doesn't. I wouldn't say he solos Naruto because if they start jumping him, he's gonna get fucked up. He don't have the durability. Krillin's durability is trash. Like he could get hurt so easily. Like I'm gonna keep it aside. Krillin's durability is not planetary. It's not even. He's never even tanked a planetary attack. Like the moment he did, he got blown up by Frieza. Like Krillin right now can't beat Frieza. Krillin at no point in time was strong enough to beat Frieza at all. They kind of got the truth seeking orbs. It's like Hakai, but not. It's not like Hakai, right? Like that shit. a Hakai could erase a true Seeking orb easily, right? It's not the same. Sure, it could like erase spiritual pressure, like spirit, like it erased Minato when he was like still a spirit, so I get that. But the Hakai makes you not exist at all. At like, there's no your spirit comes back. Hakai, once you get hit with that, you're done. Unless you're like in a different timeline where it's not affected, but you get hit by that, it's wraps. It's finito. You're over with. There's no you coming back or anything like that. Sheba's existence works. Like that's what I'm saying. Like how can people even say Shibai could beat Goku when we don't he don't have no feats? My son Tyson with the $20 donatee. Feel me? We appreciate that. Listen, people keep telling me, I've been told for like recently, people have been telling me, oh yeah, God, Shibai Slam, Shibai. So I'm gonna react to the video by Troy. I think his name is Troy. I'm gonna react to it, right? I'm gonna sit there and do that. I'm gonna react to it. I'm about to see what bullshit people say because they're not gonna even argue. Like this is how they're gonna argue it. They're gonna be like, oh, well, since we know Shiba is the strongest in the Boruto verse, right? If we make the case that yeah, he's way above Kage, so that means that he has to be, you know, solar system level, or we could even rank him above to like outer or some bullshit because of relevancy. And I get that, I understand that. Like, trust, I believe, and I understand that point. But to sit there and say that yeah, he's omnipotent, he's all knowing, all powerful, nothing can fuck with him, that doesn't even make sense because there's nobody as strong as a Goku in that verse besides Shiba, right? Because he exists on a different realm. You know, Goku could exist in a different realm. Like that's you making it seem like that's hard to do for him or Vegeta. They travel frequently through heaven and hell all the time. He could literally go there wherever he wants. Can Krillin say he could do that? Can Krillin instant transmission to heaven and hell whenever he wants? No, he can't. He can't. Like you're making it seem like existing in a different realm is something hard for Saiyans who are really strong to do. Broly could sit there and do that. It's not difficult. It's not hard. Like, and I'm saying things that people told me. Right? I'm saying all of this because people told me this. I'm like, shit, it's not hard. Um, Rukia slams Naruto. No, she don't. She'll get fucked up so quick. She'll get beat the hell up. By herself? Hell no. Them boys, I'm not gonna even lie when I say this. Like, they're not just regular humans. Like, some of them aren't human. Like, Naruto is not considered human, bro. Like, when he has Kurama, he's not considered human. Boruto isn't even human anymore. He's an Otsutsuki. Like, Boruto, like, he's not human. Uh, who else? Kawaki's not human. Technically, Naruto and Sasuke aren't really 100% human. Technically, if you want to be technical, they're not 100% human. They're like off breeds of Otsutskis. Technically, it's weird. The light can range his ability reach out to space, but I don't know if they changed the mood though. Most bleach scalers follow the inconsistent universal bleach scaling. Yeah, we get that. We understand that, but we're not talking about bleach. We're talking about Naruto, Boruto, and Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super. That's what we're talking about. Stay on topic. We're not talking about bleach. Point being is, and this is just my prediction, right? This is my prediction of how things work, right? Because people love to go off topic. Like we're talking about Boruto and Dragon Ball. Somebody's going to say, "Well, you can't." Thank you. Tyson for the donating. I appreciate that. We're talking about Boruto and Dragon Ball, but then people bring up Featherine. Like, bro, what the fuck does Featherine have to do with what we're talking about? We're not talking about her. We don't even care about her like that. Her anime is butt and nobody cares. She's just really strong. Nobody cares. Okay, cool. If she could beat Goku, cool. No, no, she can't beat Goku, but since she can, that's cool. She can rewrite people's powers, cool. That's fine. World of fans think because they get a time skip, their show is going to get good. Did you hear about the Boruto? Bro, listen, I heard about the Boruto time skip. Listen. I'm gonna start covering that. Like, I'm gonna start covering, the two blue cortex, no vortex. I'm gonna cover that. I'm gonna cover that. I'm gonna cover that because now I'm invested. Now I'm invested into bro. You talking out your ass? Creating a universe still doesn't remotely make you omnipotent. LOL. Delta. Who are you talking about? Because I never even said that it does. What the fuck? What is son talking about? Nah, Jenna. This is not a mop. It's just a stick. Uh oh, I'm talking. Oh, I'm about to say. I was about to blow your shit up. Like who? What? No, but creating a universe does not make you omnipotent. No, doesn't mean that you have great power. Yes, it does. It does mean that you have great power, but it doesn't mean that you're omnipotent. Like what would you consider? Oh shit. What would you consider to be like omnipotence? Like all knowing, all powerful. Like you don't have a physical body. Like if you wanted a physical body, you could have a physical body. So I guess you could do whatever you want. You're not limited by anything, I guess. So I guess that's what makes you omnipotent. I feel like people don't hold on. Oh my god. Can so they gods fate manipulation. So would Kratos be considered omnipotent because he altered his fate? I mean Goku has fate manipulation. Is he omnipotent? It's a lot of shit going on. Why people trying to argue Luffy versus? Why are they still? They're only trying to argue that to see who is more iconic. Who's more iconic, Super Saiyan or Gear Five? I watch both things, right? And let me tell you something. There's nothing that I don't think there's nothing in anime. Like Gear Five was cool, but it didn't give me the same feeling that Super Saiyan gave me. Like Super Saiyan gave me hope. Super Saiyan it made me feel safe. Super Saiyan, and I'm not even in the same situation as Krillin or Gohan or Goku or Piccolo or Vegeta, right? When Super Saiyan was activated, bro, we already know that it was go time. When Gear 5 was activated, I thought it was pretty dope. It was so cool. I loved it. But it didn't give me that same feeling. And not because I'm not a One Piece fan. I'm not a One Piece fan. Like I'll watch it when I'm bored or just to catch up on certain things, right? But I thought that episode was cool. Like I thought it was amazing. I just don't think it was more iconic. No. One scene from you, Goku Souls, and yeah. Also Afro. I've been with you since your early days, dog. Yeah, that shit been 3 years. 3 years went by fast, bro. You know what I don't like, bro? I be like I'm trying to get to 30,000. People keep subscribing and unsubscribing. Like, bro, what the make up your mind, bro? It's either you gonna stay or you're not. Like, I'm teeter tottering around 500 and 600. Like, bro, like, stop. What the fuck? Shit's so weird. I'm literally fucking broke a few websites for 15 minutes. It literally fucking broke. Keep saying dead ass destroyed the internet and Gear 5. Bro, there was no such thing as an internet back then. There was no such thing as a when 1984 there was no or 1985 there was no such thing as an internet or at least Nah, but it wasn't the same. Imagine if Super Saiyan was dropped like Dragon Ball Z dropped and around like 2, 3 years ago, and then Super Saiyan, it would have been completely different. I don't think Luffy has Toon Force, but it looks like it though. Like it look, I don't want to say it's Toon Force, but it looks extremely toony. Oh, for you, it definitely broke the internet. I remember that. I remember that. Well, yeah, I can tell you I didn't reach Shibai chapter. Shibai don't already reach godhood from creating the universe. No, he reached godhood from eating. He sucked the life out of every single planet, which made him, extremely powerful, and that's how he reached godhood. I actually read it, so so yeah, like, but the same thing said like, okay, you reach godhood, but so did Goku. Both Goku and Vegeta reach godhood. The only thing that he isn't is um he's not omnipotent. He's just really fucking powerful. Like you could say that he's universal, right? You could say that, but until we get more feats, like I have him at universal, right? I have Shiba at universal, and he's really fucking strong. Plus, his hacks are ridiculous. So I feel like his hacks could most likely work because he's not weak at all. But I don't, from what I've seen in the manga and what I read, he's not stronger than somebody like a Goku at the moment. We say that he's strong because of his hacks. Like the same way he could create a universe, he could probably destroy one, but so can Goku and Vegeta. So that's my take. That's my takeaway from it. That's how I see it. Luffy has some force. I don't think he does. Luffy face fell off and he picked it up. No, it didn't. What the fuck? I watched both those episodes. At no point did his face fall off and he picked it up. Kaido hit the shit out of him with his little spiky bat, right? That's what he did, but at no point did Luffy's face fall off his body. No. And when he did that, like his face conformed to the bat. He said it hurt, but he looked pretty fine. So it did. It The Crunchyroll vid from 2 hours ago said he got Toon Force, but it's some weak Toon. Toon Force is Toon. Like if he does, I'm gonna check it out. But if he does have Toon Force, then I guess the man got Toon Force, bro. Uh, I think you mean the eyes. I probably gotta rewatch this shit again because I don't recall his face falling off his body and him picking up. I don't recall that even happening. Saitama versus Luffy, I feel like that would be more appropriate. But I feel like because Saitama doesn't have no abilities that could actually like fuck with Luffy, I don't see Saitama beating him. I don't see him beating him at all. Katie, these shouldn't be debates. Yeah, you could argue it. Saitama versus Luffy. I don't see like Saitama doesn't have no move that could like actually like destroy Luffy. Right? He don't have one. Shiba versus Goku. That's a pretty good one because he created a universe. He probably can destroy one, even though we don't. If you could create one, you could probably destroy one. Goku one stop it. I don't think he one shots. No, I don't think he does. But he's gonna put up a good fight. Goku's gonna win, but it's just gonna be a really hard fight. Because at best, Super Goku is like universal. I say universal. Whoa, he's like multi, low complex, multiversal, or some shit like that, right? That's what Goku is. Or he's probably like mid. Like I say, he's like mid. That's not an actual thing, but like I feel like he's mid because not mid as in like he sucks, but like he's mid to high, complex multiversal. Because I don't see him destroying multiple universes in one shot. No, I don't think he could do that. Over time, he could, but I don't see him one shot in the whole universe, like multiple of them, like 1,000 plus of them. If he could, that's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't think he. Nah. But with Shiba, he's just broke. Like he got crazy. Like to me, Shiba just has broken ability. That's the argument. It's the fact that he has certain abilities. Like his raw strength and speed, we don't know how fast, how strong he actually is. He's just really freaking he's really freaking hacksy. He got like a lot of different hacks. And that's the thing people confuse. Like they feel like hacks is like more important than overwhelming strength. Like if I have the power to overwhelm your hacks, that's I feel like that's a hack within itself because I'm strong. I'm so strong that your hacks don't really affect me. Feel me? So when Luffy was doing that Bugs Bunny run, he moved so fast that his face fell off while he was running, and he picked it back up. I saw the clip on Twitter. I saw frames move so fast. I gotta check it out. Then I definitely gotta check it out because I don't remember that. That's crazy. What if Goku had Gear 5? It'll probably be way stronger than, you know, it'll probably be way stronger than what, Luffy got. Base Boruto is stronger than Jigen now, which is crazy. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Nah, you mean in the time skip? In the time skip? Blue Cortex, the two blue Cortex. I said Cortex, Vortex, the two blue Vortex. He can get there pretty easy since the afterlife is already five dimensional and was about to be destroyed by God Goku. Oh, oh, that's crazy. So I need a haircut. This shit is ridiculous. Shit. And how strong was like? What would you scale Jig into? Like, what would you guys scale Jig into? Comparing Luffy to a large planetary character to Goku's low complex. I say it's like mid to high, because he got way stronger. He got way stronger. Time it's only 125. Damn. Team Boruto beat the shit out of Enola to Code, who is stated to be stronger than Jigen in just his base form. You know what's crazy? When when Boruto was fighting Jigen, right? Boruto was getting his ass whooped, right? That's what happened, right? Getting his ass beat. So it's kind of hard for me to believe that. Like, I don't know. That's crazy. I feel like because Code admired Jigen. I don't know. I don't think he's stronger. Feel me? I don't know. Like, I can't see Code being stronger than Jigen. Jigen just had crazy ass feats, and plus Jigen was weakened already. Like he was like it's not like he was at full power. Like his body was decaying. So like I can't even give it to him. But like when Bartok stepped on Cole's face. Oh, after the time skip, right? Boruto one taps OG Naruto. I can't say that because he had problems with his dad when he was a kid. Like, let's not forget, they had a whole time arc, and Boruto was struggling. This is when he had the This is when he had the karma seal already. That boy could not even touch One Tails Naruto. He could not touch him. He couldn't touch him. He could not touch him. Nah, I'm not. Nah. Didn't it happen in the manga? I'm not counting it. That shit. I'm not counting that as a filler episode. Nah, I'm not counting that as a filler episode. That shit is. I'm counting that as that shit really happened. Being weaker than your dad's child itself is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, boy, he was struggling against that one tails. You know what I mean? He was struggling. Now, if he meant like if Sasuke was to like, I feel like Sasuke he told Boruto not to mention that to his pops. He told Boruto not to mention that to his pops. So like that's not filler. I feel like that no, that's not filler. No, it didn't happen in the manga. I don't think. Now that I recall, I don't think it did happen in the manga. I thought it did, and even the whole situation with Sasuke and Sakura's love story that didn't happen in the manga either. When they had to fight a bunch of dinosaurs and shit. That All Might versus Netero, that's a good one. I don't know. That one Otsutsuki they was fighting got packed by Jiraiya's Rasengan. So you telling me Jiraiya Sensei got packed up by six pains who can't even fight an Otsutsuki, but Jiraiya could pack up that one Otsutsuki. What? That's what? Primal Might. Netero. That's the one from Hunter X Hunter, right? The strongest person in Hunter X Hunter. Oh, what's up? Goku beat Shiba. I said the same thing, but people try to argue that he can't, that Shiba one taps all of Dragon Ball because he created a. You know the Supreme Kai Shin. He creates universes and planets, bro. He creates universes. Those are the gods of creation. They create universes and planets, right? The Supreme Kais do that. That's their job. So you're telling me that because Shin could create a universe and he could create planets and shit like that, um, that he could fuck with Go. No, bro, what the fuck? Where time doesn't flow. I mean, that's not really that impressive though. Like you moved in where time doesn't flow. Like how many times we seen characters do that? That's not really like certain feats aren't really impressive anymore because we've seen other characters who could do the same thing. Zeno created 14 verses. That's not nothing impressive. Did he really create or does he destroy universes? I don't think he ever created anything. I don't remember nobody saying that Zeno creates universes. I don't remember that. If he did, I gotta go look it up again. I mean, it's kind of for the time arc throws everything out of whack, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like most of Boruto, and then universe in DB is different from Naruto. Yeah, we know how different um Naruto and Dragon Ball versus are. We get that. The fact that they revealed Spring I got killed Bears Dasu, bitch. If I was Bears, I would have woke up like yesterday when they was fighting Boo. See, listen, cause he nearly died, bro. Like to be honest, Bears died in the future. Like you know where future Trunks resides in. He died in that verse because I think Shin actually did die. Like Deborah or Bobby killed Shin, so Bears automatically died. Goku folds for sure, but the fact that Shiba can turn anything he desires into reality is crazy as fuck. Not gonna lie. No, he does. That's Vaughn. That's feeling like that's dope. There's a difference between moving when time doesn't exist and moving in a place where time doesn't flow. I think they're the same thing. time doesn't exist, that means that time doesn't flow. I feel like that's common. I feel like that's kind of common sense. Like if it doesn't exist in the first place, that means that there's no flow of time at all. Meaning that you can move in a place where time doesn't exist. So that means that Kawaki could probably move in a space where time doesn't exist. Like we've seen Goku, we've seen Vegeta, we've seen all of them. We see all of them do that. When the Omni King and Zeno erased a timeline, there was no time at all. They was moving in where time doesn't flow anymore. Zeno was just chilling, floating around, breathing, and where a universe and a time period where time doesn't exist at all. GT Goku versus Shiba is better. You know why I say it's not better? Because GT Goku, according to the movie, the very last movie for GT, he um combined with Sharon and he could grant any type of wish he desires, and he's not limited. And also, like I feel like he doesn't have a physical body anymore. GT Goku. Did people forget Beerus and Goku was going to destroy the Macross with a multiple with which has multiple dimensions like King Kai dimension, each one been infinite in size. One of the place itself where time doesn't flow can be moved by anyone. No, the place itself where time doesn't flow can be moved by anyone. Everyone in Naruto is weak when it comes to hold on. Uh I say Naruto's Solo's fairy tale. I say that. Moving when time doesn't flow is infinite speed because you're overpowering to stop time through strength, not usage of technique. Moving when time doesn't flow is infinite speed. You know what's funny about that? Because somehow later in the series, is going to be a time where he doesn't have infinite speed. It was just like he was doing it because it was a situational thing, or if he's finding somebody fast, right? That's faster than light. They'll be like, oh well, he's faster than light, but Kawaki can't perceive somebody faster than light. It's gonna be some bullshit like that. Something like that is gonna happen. Something like that for some weird reason is going to happen, and I'm gonna be like, wow. So if Kawaki, so my question is this. This is my question, right? So my question is, if Kawaki is, he has infinite speed, right? He moved in top and stop time, right? That means that everybody who is faster than him has infinite speed. That's what that's going to mean because you could argue that through relevancy. If he at his best is infinite in speed, he has infinite speed, right? That means that Boruto, everybody who can keep up with a Kawaki has infinite speed. They can move where time doesn't flow. They can move and stop time. They can do all of that because they're faster or as fast as him. Dragon Ball Super has to be the top three most capped anime. That's cool. Moving where time doesn't flow is inaccessible speed. So what's the difference between inaccessible speed and infinite speed? I feel like they do the same thing. What's the difference? I wonder what Amato is cooking up. Bro's definitely been acting sus lately. I said he was sus. He's trying to bring back his daughter, but he's been sus ever since he been introduced. He might, what's crazy? He might sit there and combine, like he might combine uh Shiba's DNA with his own and try to like create a whole new universe where his daughter exists or some shit like that. I feel like it's gonna lean into that direction. I don't know. You can be a regular human, and if you step into an area where time doesn't flow for you, can still move in that area in itself. It just doesn't progress forward in time, like the hyperbolic time chamber. So if you go into the hyperbolic time chamber where time does exist and time flows differently, because the hyperbolic time chamber time still flows, it just flows faster then it will flow in, your dimension. Some real sus is. See, Delta, that's the problem in Kawaki's dimension. You pretty much frozen. Naruto and Hinato isn't moving nor aging. Damn. Naruto's definitely too much for Frieza. They have a planetary. Now, Naruto right now is planetary, though. So that's the thing. Naruto right now is probably most likely planetary. Like, he could destroy a planet. But he can't fly around destroying planets, though. That's the thing. Like, he can't survive it. Well, he probably could survive. I only say that he could survive in spaces because he had Kurama. Like, if he didn't have Kurama, I don't think he's in space. He's a regular human. Wouldn't that be more technique then? Oh, wait, Delta, what you mean by that? Naruto star at max and at planetary at worst. At max without Kurama, he's at star with Kurama. Without Kurama, his max is planetary. Joe Sean, yo, what's up, bro? I'm talking to Vaughn. Yeah, but Kawaki's dimension is so it's logical he should be able to move in his own dimension. So that's kind of like if I had to like so Vaughn. So if I had to like compare it to somebody in Dragon Ball, right, to make it make sense to me, it would be like Hit's dimension then, where time flows differently and time is stopped. So it's basically like Kawaki has his own pocket dimension, basically. Naruto series best feat is cut in a hollow moon. Nah, I say his best feat, Naruto's best feats is when Kage has that big ass truth seeking orb and you see a bunch of stars and galaxies in that shit. Naruto's bottle level confirmed. I'm weak. Heading to work, just seeing what's going on here. Yeah, bro. Like, so basically, we're not really debating. We're just predicting who will win in a fight between Goku and Shibai. But I'm gonna react to that video probably tomorrow or pretty much soon. So basically, Kawaki got his own pocket dimension. Okay, that's okay. Got you. Let it go sleep soon. Kage, you guys live on the different side of the planet. Kage needed the whole Shinobi Alliance chakra just to do a planetary feat. And she didn't even get to like let it off. But she had like a whole galaxy inside of her true seeking orb. So is her attack really planet like the more you look at it, the more you can't even deny the fact that there was stars inside her true seeking orb. Honey, please, that's her chakra though. Yeah, basically everybody that you see with chakra inside Naruto during that time period, that's her chakra. That's all her powers. The shit that you see Naruto, Sasuke, with everybody who ever existed, those are her chakras. That's her chakra. So that means that she was weakened while she was fighting Naruto and Sasuke. She wasn't even at 100%. She was probably at like half. Who the fuck is Sheba? I don't watch Boruto like that. He's some god Otsutsuki, the strongest in the Borutoverse. Her attack wasn't just planetary because we see day, night cycles, and stars. I don't know about day and night cycles. We did not see day and night cycles inside her true seeking orb, but we definitely did see stars and shit and planets and moons and shit inside her true seeking orb. So we definitely did see that. I don't know about day and night cycles. No, I don't know about that. Facts, Sue. That's kind of nobody said she was 50, but she's fighting her own chakra. So why would nobody say that she was at 100% either? Like, like let's use our head. If she's fighting people with her chakra is running through everybody's bodies, right? That's hers. Without her, there would be no chakra on Earth, and Naruto wouldn't really exist at all. So if we use common knowledge, right? If we use common logic, right? If I spread my chakra throughout the world, and then I come back 100 years later or 200 years later, and everybody got chakra, it's because of me. So that means that everybody here has my chakra running through their body, which means that I'm entitled to take that shit back. The fuck? She ain't have Naruto and Sasuke's chakra, which was hers from the start. Exactly. Imagine if she took all her chakra back from Naruto and Sasuke. They're dead. Well, yeah, with broken abilities in that verse that's touching maybe soul system level, you would be OP. Exactly. Naruto guys are not even that strong. They're weak. Even Krillin can beat. I don't know about Krillin. Krillin might get fucked up. I'm not gonna hold you. Krillin might get fucked up. I'm not gonna even hold you. Krillin might get fucked up. He might get messed up. I don't see him stopping. Here's the thing, right? Like you can't be no scrub fighting Krillin. No, but the strongest in Naruto, and Krillin is human. He has no devastating attacks. Like if he was to cut, Madara, in half, right? If he was to cut Madara in half, right? He could just regrow his body. That's Krillin's strongest technique. That's his most devastating technique. He don't have no other technique besides that. If you could argue with Kamehameha, but he's not that strong enough to do that. Yeah, Kaguya was a god almost. I wouldn't say she was a god. She was just stronger than everybody else. Depends if you think current moral art Krillin is multi galaxy. I mean, I don't remember if he put in work against those inmates. I mean, I don't remember if he did, but I could recall him not being of use during those fights because they were strong as hell. Yeah, the inmates were pretty damn strong though. I'm not gonna hold you. They were pretty strong. They wasn't like I gotta go back and read it because it's been a minute since I even read it. I think it's been like a year already. I gotta go back and see like how strong like the moral arc inmates. Like I gotta see how strong they were. Because if they were like solar system level, a galaxy, and Krillin was beating their ass, you could use that as evidence. But I don't got Krillin at multi galaxy. I don't think he could destroy a galaxy. Like, what attack would he use? A Kamehameha? His Kamehamehas aren't like powerful. And Krillin doesn't really fight. He doesn't fight. He trains a little bit. He's not serious. So, like, I can't give him multi galaxy. Like, we're just wanking him up. Like, Krillin is not peak human, bro. Like, he's not peak. Krillin is not peak human at all. Yeah, I could say that Mortals and Dragon Ball are stronger than most gods in other anime verses. I could say that, yeah. If I was to scale Shiba to Goku, it would probably be Super Saiyan God Goku or Red or Blue, probably not Blue. He's pretty damn strong then. Like Shiba will be considered really fucking strong. Name one. All right, so name an opponent that Krillin. Okay, so name somebody that Krillin actually hurt that was multi galaxy. Name somebody. He didn't hurt Cell. He didn't hurt Boo. He can't hurt Broly. Can't hurt Moro. Like he can't technically if they was fighting. Like if he was fighting Gohan to the death, Gohan would work his ass. Like who has Krillin fought and you could say that they were like extremely strong and he actually beat their ass. I can't name somebody. Krillin is not perfect cell level. He is not. I give him planetary, but I don't say that he's cell level. He's not solar system. I don't give him that. I'm not giving him that. If the announcers from Dragon Ball Souls anime gods, I'm weak. I did say if he's yeah, I know that you said that. I'm just saying like I can't give him that. He don't got no feet. Like Krillin literally has no feet. He's feetless. The only thing you could argue is that Krillin is light, like he's above light speed. You could argue that, but like as far as like destructive capabilities, He hurt a planetary person. He hurt Nappa, right? He's way above Nappa. He injured Frieza at the Frieza saga. Like he cut off his tail and shit like that. I could argue that, but come on. That's what I'm saying. Like Krillin is about planetary. He has planetary feats. Like he got that in a bag. Like that's him. He got that in a bag. Krillin, planetary, yes. Accurate. You can use Dragon Ball Heroes Krillin, who's like high complex muscle at minimum. So what would you well, okay, so if Dragon Ball Heroes Krillin is that, what is Goku and Vegeta then? Goku's out of Versu, which means that his powers works outside of his universe. I said well like hyper Versu. I say Goku's hyper okay, but I can't say I can't give Heroes Krillin that either because he hasn't fought nobody that's like he's not even the topic of discussion in a Heroes. He's not like who did he fight? Who was he fighting that he won? Like name somebody that he fought that he beat in Heroes. Name somebody. Frieza in his second form was stated to destroy the universe. But we all know that Frieza was not universal at the Frieza saga. He was at the Namekian saga. He was not universal. So we know that because if he was, that means that Goku by default after beating him was universal. And Goku just became universal when he got the Super Saiyan God powers. The day Super Goku gets outer suit is the day I get Riz. Damn. So you mean like never? That's crazy. Dragon Ball Heroes Goku and Vegeta are like high hyper Ursu, low outer Ursu. At the moment, I think because you got to think about CC Goku is stronger than Zeno Goku. CC Goku and Zeno Goku are high outer Ursu. I can say that. But CC, so wouldn't CC Goku be like canon because he went through the whole entire Dragon Ball Super. He went through the whole entire Dragon Ball Super series. So would he not be canon because he went through that? He didn't fight anyone, but he said to be above the Supreme God. But everybody stronger than her. Well, I don't know. I don't think he's stronger than Cronoa when she like transforms. When she transforms, I don't think Krillin is stronger than her. No. There's a Discord. Invite me to the Discord server and tell them that this is Afro Sue speaking and shit. Yeah, I say Krillin is probably at best. Krillin at best is planetary. If Boruto ever gonna fight Shibai in the future, like, see, listen. Now, if Boruto slams Shibai, we gotta have a whole different conversation now. Or if he beats him, but he barely beats him, but he still won, we gotta have a conversation about how strong Boruto is, because he's definitely beating up his dad at his best. He's definitely beating up Baryon Naruto easily. It brought to CC Goku did, but the series took place in the Dragon Ball Heroes world, so the cosmology is scaled upwards. You know what? Okay, so let's think about it like this, right? Remember how we said like if remember how I said if we put Dragon Ball characters in crazy situations, how would they fare against certain things, right? Yo, remember how I said like if you put certain Dragon Ball characters in like different situations, that calls for like, say if Goku got to move 10 universes, they could probably do it. That's what Dragon Ball Heroes is. If you put Dragon Ball characters in those crazy situations to do something, like move and stop time, they can do it easily. That's what people don't think about. Like I try to think about every possibility that certain characters, like what I've seen them do, I think about all those possibilities that they could probably do this or they could probably destroy universe, or if they put in a situation that calls for it, they could probably do it, right? And that's what Dragon Ball Heroes is. If you put them in a position to like stop the universe or tank a Big Bang, uh, or tank a Big Bang attack, or tank a timeline explosion attack, they could do it easily, right? Like Goku, CC Goku, and MUI easily, no, in base moved and stopped time where time doesn't flow, right? He easily did it like it was nothing, moving perfectly fine. One of the writers who gives the Goku auto scaling said, "Don't take his words unless the actual creator himself agrees." So I can't say DBS Goku been auto until the creator agreed. All right. Now, if he is, how strong is Beerus then? Because if Goku and DBS is out of Ursu, that means that and Beerus could still one shot Goku and Vegeta probably at the same time, and he don't see them as a challenge. How strong is Beerus? That's the question we got to start asking. First, we're gonna need a big ass power up, otherwise he's getting fucked by Shiba Valley. I don't think Goku is in Super is out of. I don't. Outer basically means that like if he goes to another verse, his powers are the exact same way as if it was in his verse, right? That's what that means, right? My phone about to die too. And I gotta record a video. Probably do that either tomorrow or Friday. Besides me, who thinks they know Goku and CC Goku all the time? Yeah, my shit about to die. Ascended, that was so damn zesty, bro. Oh my god. What's with y'all? What's with y'all with these zesty ass? I can't wait for the yeah, but I'm about to head out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Probably the next video is tomorrow for sure. The next video is tomorrow for sure. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.